Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs. Once again, I'm Kierre, and this is Jason, and we are back again doing another movie review. Today, we're actually going to be reviewing Freaky, which is pretty much streaming everywhere. You have to pay for it, of course. I saw this actually a few months ago, so I'm actually going to have Jason take this one since his memory is going to be a little bit more recent on it than mine will be, fortunately or unfortunately. Without further ado, I say we get right into it. Jason, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about Freaky.
Yeah. You saw it months ago because that was back when the rental price was like $20, and
Right.
I was pretty sure that I was going to like it, but I held out for the lower price, and it finally dropped a little bit. So Freaky is it's a horror comedy. It's from the same director who made both Happy Death Day movies, and it's kind of similar in a lot of ways. So basically, much the same way as in Happy Death Day, the director, his name's Christopher Landon. In Happy Death Day, he took a slasher movie and basically fitted it around like a comedy subgenre. In that case, it was like the time loop movie. So Groundhog Day, movies like that. So he took a slasher and melded it with that formula. So he did kind of the same thing with this one. He took a slasher movie again and just kind of fit it around an old comedy subgenre. In this case, though, it was the body swap genre, which is actually, there aren't that many time loop movies if you really think about it, but there's a ton of body swap movies in the past. But still, no one had ever, much like the time loop one, nobody had ever done like a slasher movie version of it. So I really enjoyed this movie. It stars Vince Vaughn as a serial killer and Catherine Newton as a teenager, and they end up swapping bodies. It's always some kind of like magical, mystical thing. It doesn't really matter all that much, but it does. You can't take it seriously. But it has something to do with like an ancient cursed knife. When somebody gets cut with it, then they change bodies for 24 hours or something like that. That part's not important. What's important to know is that you get to see Vince Vaughn acting like a teenage girl. Vince Vaughn, who's like over 6 feet tall, acting like this of a teenage girl, and vice versa. And I think Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton, who plays the teenage girl, are both really, really good in this movie. And it's just a fun movie. If you enjoyed Happy Death Day the same way I did, I'm a big fan of slasher movies and time loop movies. There's been a lot of body swap movies. They're not all golden, really, but there's some good ones. I was a big fan of Dream a Little Dream when I was a kid. So if you like those body swap movies and you like slasher movies, it's definitely worth checking out. It's a lot of fun. What did you think here?
Yeah, no, I liked it quite a bit. I actually, for 2020, I had forgotten about this film. It was actually, I felt like one of the better films of 2020. I didn't know exactly where I would rank it, if it would rank my top 10. It would at least be my honorable mention. So I really did enjoy it. I thought it was a really, really good take, like you said, on the body swap, the Freaky Friday type films where they swap places. There's been, like you said, there's been tons of them.
Vice versa. I remember liking Vice versa.
Vice versa is another good one. There have been different variations of Freaky Friday. So there was like the more recent, like Jamie Lee Curtis and a Lindsay Lohan version, but obviously there were older versions of that one as well. And like you said, I thought this one was unique because I hadn't quite seen a body swap one, and a lot of times the people kind of know each other in some capacity. It's like father and son, mother and daughter, son and or grandfather, grandson, something of that nature. There's always like, what was it, 18 again? Was that a body swap one too, or something?
I never saw that one, but I think so.
Yeah, well, George Burns or something. I think that one might have been too, something of that nature.
Yeah.
It was like an 80s one or early 90s or something of that nature. So there's been quite a lot of different variations on those body swap films, but never one with, like you said, a slasher serial killer body swap one. And I thought they did great in terms of the body swap. Like you said, Vince Vaughn's like, I don't know, 6'4" or something like that. He's like a giant. and and then so it's just funny watching him play like a schoolgirl, and then on the flip side watching her play like this first starting off as a teenager and then being like a serial killer kind of thing. So I thought it was funny. I thought it was great. Like I said, I never get too involved in what causes the body swap. Obviously it's always got to be something like you said, mystical about it or whatever. In this case, like you said, it was just a knife. I didn't remember those details until you said it again because I had forgotten about that part. But it's just fun, because like, because she's obviously in high school. So when they do the body swap, she goes back to high school. And of course, there's always bullies in high school and that kind of stuff. And so, so obviously tables are turned, when she goes back to high school and, the bullies are still trying to like bully her. And obviously, they're probably going to get killed. So,
well, yeah, if he's a slasher in a slasher movie, getting able to go to high school is like an all-you buffet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because most, like I said, most slashers aren't able to just like roam the high school, like freely or whatever. Yeah, without anyone questioning them. Obviously, he comes to high school and doesn't look like he's a teacher, he's going to be, arrested or, kicked out some kind of way. But obviously a girl that goes there, comes back and is now, he's in her body. He can do pretty much whatever he wants. He got free, it's lunchtime. You know what I mean? He's going to be able to get in there and pretty much slaughter everybody that he wants to. So I thought it was fun. I thought it was really funny. I definitely laughed quite a bit. He's got some, interesting death scenes and things of that nature, different ways to obviously kill people. And, and then, like I said, it's just one of those films that, obviously you never take these ones too seriously. And it does kind of have that same sort of feel of Happy Death Day. I might have actually liked this one, in my opinion, a little bit better than Happy Death Day. Definitely better than the second one. I didn't care for that one as much. I know you liked it, but I didn't care for the second one at all.
Yeah.
Really. So I thought it was
all right. It was all right.
Pretty mediocre for the most part. But this one I definitely enjoyed. I thought this one was a lot of fun. And it definitely one of those, like, if you're into like action / slasher or horror / comedy films, then I think you'll definitely enjoy this one. So
yeah, it's also surprisingly like super gory too.
Exactly.
As a horror fan, I appreciate that. I love Happy Death Day, but it's pretty tame as far as the the violence goes.
Yeah.
But this one was, it was like there's some stuff in there that was like, whoa. Even like as a lifelong Friday the 13th junkie, I was like, wow, that looks like it hurt.
It was really, really gory for the most part, and like you said, I feel like most of the deaths of Happy Death Day were kind of like off camera kind of thing. It was just like, like she turned around and there was like somebody with a knife getting ready to kill her kind of thing. And then she woke up the next day or something like that. You know what I mean? But, this one, they actually showed a lot of the more gory details. So yeah, definitely. So definitely made a big difference.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But yeah, super fun movie. I could definitely see myself, revisiting or, buying it sometime,
Yeah.
I'm kind of in this weird space where I don't really, as a physical media enthusiast, I'm in this weird place right now where I don't know when or like, do I just buy the digital copy? Do I stick with my roots and buy a Blu-ray? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I did like it a lot and I want to see it again at some point.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going or what, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going all Blu-ray for the most part, and I never got into like the steel backs or anything like that. So I'm just gonna probably just stick with just the standard Blu-ray, and I'm trying to get most of the new stuff that comes out on Blu-ray, and then all of my favorites if it's available on Blu-ray as well. So which is going to be a very long and lengthy process, and then as soon as I get that process completed, there'll be another media format that'll be even cooler, and I'll be like, "Oh, time to upgrade." Time to upgrade again. You know what I mean?
That's how they get you. I have bought a few digital copies though of movies. That's something I thought I would never do, but I have done that. But I'm still buying Blu-rays too. So
I haven't bought any. Maybe about one digital copy, but I don't know. I'm not. I'm probably not going to be doing that as a regular thing that I can foresee in the foreseeable future. So I don't know, unless I don't know. I guess it would be kind of cool to have like when iPods. Well, I know you still have one. Were popular. I mean, most people have already moved on to like Spotify and other streaming services, but when they were popular, you know, it was to be able to scroll through all those songs or whatever. I guess it would be kind of cool if you had something like a device where you could just scroll through all your movies in one, you know, handheld pocket that you had that was like, you know, on like a Spotify type device or something like that. That would probably be cool. I don't know. I might upgrade to something like that if that ever came out. But because then you would always just have that like in the cloud or something, you know. But but I don't know if I would do that for $20-$30 a pop. It would have to be like, you know, $2.99 for each one of them or something like that, or I pay for like a service and I get access to all these movies or something, you know. So like a $10 a month service, and you can just download any movie that you want to, kind of thing. So, but who knows? We'll see what the future holds. So I gotta imagine there'll be some sort of service like that in the future, because obviously CDs and went that route. So I got to imagine that at some point films are probably going to go that route as well. Because I mean, people are already downloading them anyways and streaming them and finding different ways to watch the films already. So
yeah, I don't know what route you're talking about with CDs. I just bought the CDs last week, man.
Yeah, you're one of the few people, though. Not everybody's that way. So most people have moved on, because as technology evolves, most people are moving on. I don't know. I haven't listened to a CD in probably 5 years. So, so yeah, I don't know. But any of it.
Well, I think we got off topic a little bit there.
Yeah, but to get back on topic, going back to Freaky, what is your overall grade and face you would give that one?
I gave it a solid 4 out of 5, which is a B+ for me. So that's a happy face. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched it on my birthday. It was a good birthday pick. I enjoyed it.
Cool. Yeah, I was pretty close. I went with a 3.5 out of 5 on it. So I gave it a big smile with some teeth. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, it definitely was one of the better films of last year. Definitely one that I urge anyone that's interested to definitely check out. Well, as always, if you like the channel, let us know down in the comments. You know, if you've seen Freaky, what your thoughts on the film were. Did you like it? Did you not like it? You know, and then as always, if you like the channel, we ask that you like, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our updates. And we will be back again with another show for you guys again real soon. We thank you for watching and hope you have a great day. Bye.